Most traders don't lose money on poor man's covered calls because the setup is bad. They lose money because they don't know how to manage and exit the position properly. Poor man's covered calls are simple to enter. You buy the in the money leaps option, you sell short dated calls against those leaps, and watch the money roll in. You collect premium. But managing or exiting is where accounts do get damaged. In this video, I'm going to break down and cover the poor man's covered call exit playbook. We're going to talk about when to take profits, when to roll the short call and the leaps, and when to close out the trades. Smash that like button for me down below. I really appreciate it. You're certainly welcome to subscribe as well and join the free Discord in the link below. Free for life. If you join now, at some point, we'll close it off and it'll be a paid monthly charge. You can see all the trades that we put on each week along with the wins. And there's a question section for free coaching. Any question that you have, just drop it in the questions and we'll answer it. Why do poor man's covered call exits matter more than the entries in the setup? Most videos, they talk about the setup and the entries, but that's the easy part. Now, exits are harder because time decay is nonlinear. Delta changes faster near expiration, and one bad roll can destroy months of income. Poor man covered calls are not set it and forget it type trades. They're managed income structures. And I'm going to show you in this video coming up the live management techniques and actual trades that I have on the platform. So stay tuned. If you don't have exit rules, you're not trading a strategy. You're gambling with leverage. All right, let's do a quick reset on the poor man's covered call structure. Now, there's two parts to it. There's the leaps or the long call, and it's a deep in the money call option. It's got a high delta, so somewhere in the 0.65 to zero point 0.9 range, and a long duration. I like to go at least about a year out, so 365 days to expiration. Now, the short call, I like to go closest to 45 days to expiration. So anywhere in that 30 to 45 days to expiration is the sweet spot where you can collect good premium, and you can do that each and every month. Now, you want to sell that against the leaps option, and that's your primary income generator. Your job is not to be right on the price. Your job is to manage time, delta, and capital efficiency. Every exit decision flows from that. Let's talk about when to take profits on the poor man's covered call. That's the easy part, right? Well, most people they wait too long. The short call profit rules are take profits at 50 to 75% max profit. Don't wait until expiration and don't chase the last few dollars. Why? Because the remaining premium carries the highest gamma risk and it offers the worst risk reward ratio. Now, professional poor man's covered call traders, they recycle that capital for new trades. They reset their delta and sell new calls when premium is optimal. Income comes from repetition, not perfection. We're going to have some losing trades anyway, right? When do we roll the short call? Rolling is not failure, it's part of the strategy. You roll the short call when price threatens your strike and when time value is mostly gone, so 15 to 20 days to expiration. Proper rolls move out in time and up in strike if possible for a credit or a minimal debit. Improper rolls chase price, compress your spread width, or turn a poor man's covered call into a directional gamble. We don't really want to do that, do we? Now, rolling is about preserving structure, not winning the day or the week. How do we avoid blowing up our poor man's covered call? Well, your poor man's covered call is effectively a diagonal debit spread, and rules matter. Your leaps delta must remain meaningfully higher than the short call delta. Your spread width must stay intact, and your long call must control the trade. Danger signs? There's a few. Well, if the short call delta is greater than the long call delta, that's not good. And rolling short calls down in strikes, not good either. And squeezing premium while sacrificing upside, we don't want to do that. So once the ratio breaks, risk explodes. At that point, it's no longer income, it's leverage working against you. Right. When do we roll the leaps in a poor man's covered call setup? Well, rolling the leaps is a strategic decision, not a routine one. You consider rolling when you're less than 6 months to expiration, when the delta drops below around 0.65, and when capital efficiency just deteriorates. Now, rolling the leaps allows you to reset the duration, restore delta dominance, and lock in gains if deep in the money. You're not married to the contract, you're married to the structure. And the leaps option is basically just mimicking owning the 100 shares of stock outright. Let's cover when to close the entire poor man's covered call position. Closing is often the smartest move. You close the entire structure when the underlying breaks your thesis. So if I've already reached my target price and the poor man's covered call is a long position, so I want it to keep moving up. But if I'm already there, then why be in the trade? Close it out, the entire position. You also want to close the entire structure when volatility collapses and premium dries up. So if I can't collect that monthly premium as income every month, if it's not paying anything, then maybe I'll just have the leaps on and not the poor man's covered call. And when opportunity cost becomes too high. Also, when risk is no longer justifying the capital that we're outlaying for the position. So, poor man's covered calls are tools, they're not lifetime positions. And that goes for any trade. We can close trades when they no longer uh, benefit us and there's no longer, upside, big upside. And closing is not giving up, it's just capital rotation. When we close a trade, we use that capital for another, better, more capital efficient trade that is going to generate more profits. Hey, the market's open right now, and I have some poor man covered call positions on. So let's jump onto the platform and I'll show you trade management live. All right, guys, this is the Tasty Trade trading platform and brokerage, my favorite for trading options. There's some benefits in the link. If you joined through my link down below, check it out and we'll jump right into it. So, good morning in the market right now. Everything you can there's a lot of green. So, most of the positions are up. But AMD right now, I'm just going to go through and show you the trades that I have on specifically the poor man's cover calls, and I've got a lot of them, but we won't do them all. But you'll see how quickly we can go through this and sweep through. But I've got 256 days to expiration leaps at the 200 strike. We're at 224 right now in AMD. So and then I've got 250 calls against it. But look at how much premiums left in the 250 calls, and they're at 76% probability of profit, and we've got $1,774 in premium left on those short calls. So we're up 156 today. So we're, I'm confident that it's going to do well in the long term. So this position's perfect right now. I'm going to leave it. We're not at 180 days. We're not at 6 months left. So my leaps have plenty of time, and I've got plenty of room on my call. So we'll close that. APLD, same situation. We've got leaps or three leaps options, and we've got three calls against them. And we're up almost 7%, 6% today. And we can go all the way up to the 33. So we're in good position on Applied Digital. BMNR, I've done a couple videos on this. And guys, if you have any questions as we go through this, drop them in the comments below and I'll be sure and answer. BMNR, Bitmine Immersion, the Ethereum, a proxy. I've done a couple videos on BMNR, so check those out. I've got three calls, a lot of room at 50 to move, but I want to keep those. I don't want to drop that down and collect more, even though it's 89%, because it will use more buying power. Because I got in up at 60 when I sold my call that was in the money, and I've got a 50 and a 35. So I kind of dollar cost average going down. I'm a bull long term, but I'd like to scale in and put it and not put everything on at once. So we've got three positions. I'm happy with where it's at. It's up 181 today. I'm not happy with where it's at. It dropped since I put it on. But long term, I'm bullish, so I'm not worried about it. But I'm not going to make any adjustments there. All right, let's find where we can make an adjustment. Okay, I've got a put credit, two put credit spreads here, but the leaps, I don't have a call that I've sold against it, and we're up. Well, I think we're up. Yeah, 1.3% in CRM right now. Price is 256. My leaps is at 240. So let's sell a leaps or a short call against it. I'm going to go out to February. Looks like earnings is coming up. Let's see when it is. Earnings is 225. So there should be decent premium, although the IVR is only 10. But let's go to February. Open that up. Come on. There we go. And then let's see what I can collect at 21 delta. So that gives me almost an 80%, 79%. You subtract them from one. Probability of staying below that. We can go all the way up to 280. That gives me $23 upside. And I can collect 296. $2.96. So that's times one option contract controls 100 shares. So that's $296. So basically 300 bucks. Mid price right there is 305. So let's go ahead and do that and get filled. Got filled. There, that's 300 bucks. I like it. Okay. That's CRM. We added one because we're up today. So I like to add the short call positions on up days. I closed it out because it moved down and I took that profit on the call side. So what's nice about Poor Man's Covered Calls is we make money in both directions. All right, Core Weave. I've got two short calls, 95. We're in February against the two leaps at 90 and 95. So we're okay there. We've got, look at that, $1,124 in extrinsic to collect. So we're going to keep $1,124 as long as it stays below 95, and we're at $81 today. So we're in good position there. All right, Mara, I've got two leaps on. This one's interesting. So Mara is a Bitcoin miner, and there's I see it, it's at lows, so that's why I'm in it. I believe in Mara as a company. I've done a couple videos on it. So do I want to sell a short call against this one at, so we want to sell it at 15 or above, and it's trading at 10. So let's see what we can collect. If we go out and we go 45 days, February, and we go to the 15, we can collect 24 cents. So that's times $124. So 25 bucks. Is it even worth me putting it on? I don't think so. So at this point, I'm not even going to do it. That's why I only have my leaps right now. It's down so much. I'm not even selling short calls against it because I don't want to cap it. Why for 25 bucks? Who cares? All right, Service Now. I can't believe this stock is down. Actually, it was down earlier this morning, but to me, this is a huge buy right now, Service Now, and it's at lows. But I mean, they beat earnings every quarter. The CEO is great. Okay, so we've got two leaps options and no calls against it. Do we want to sell calls right now at 155 or 160? Uh, and we're at 148 right now. Let's see what we can collect in February. 150. Let's go out. Oh, we can collect $3.50 at the 30 delta. Um, I can go all the way out to 165. Wow. And collect 275. Why not? Because they've got earnings coming up. I think I'm going to leave that. I think they're going to do well. So I'm going to go right at 290, see if we can get filled. I thought I had two contracts. Yeah, two leaps. So I'm going to sell two calls against it. So quantity two, and see if we can get filled there at 290. So that's $580, and it uses no buying power. You can see uh, buying power effect. It actually added to our buying power of $580. So this is all added to our buying power. So that's a plus as well. So we send the order, filled. So it'd be a crime not to put that on. Uh, Now I've got PayPal. It's trading at 59. I've got four calls against it at 65. I've got four leaps. We're in good position on PayPal. Um, Rigetti, I've got two leaps and I've got one call against it. So I closed one out on a down move. So now let's see if we can put one more on. We're up 8% today. Um, yeah. And look at where this was. It was at 57. This is one of those quantum stocks, so very volatile. It can move way up. So unless it's paying good premium, what's nice is they're volatile, so you can collect good premium. So let's see what we can get putting another short call on in February since it's up today. We can go out to 30 and collect a couple bucks. Um, I'm gonna do that since we're up 8% today. I'm gonna go aggressive and collect a couple bucks, 200 bucks. And let's see if we can replace that. Let's get filled at 205. All right, we're getting through it. All right, we're at SMCI, Super Micro. This is another one, great stock at lows. I closed out one of the calls, but I've got four leaps. I can sell another one against it. We're down today, though, so I don't want to sell against it because we're down today. I'm just going to skip that one. So far, I've got 10 calls against 10 leaps. We're at 29, up 6% today. So you can see the overall position moved up $737. We're in good position. I'm just going to leave it. TTD, the trade desk, we've got one short call against it at 40. We're almost hitting that short call position, but we've got 114 left in premium there. Only 11 days to expiration. So I could roll this. Let's roll this one out to February because we are up today. So I'm going to roll right here. I right click, roll out to February. And at 40, we can collect 271, but I want to roll. So I'm rolling out to February, and then I'm going to roll up to 45, the 35 delta, and we can still collect 99 cents. So that's basically 100 bucks, 99 bucks. Let's do that. And let's do it again. We're going to have to lower that a little. I just want to get filled while we're moving. 98 bucks. So that's how you roll up and out. Now with the US, this is the rare earths, uh, and we're at 20. We're trading at 15.59. I think we're in good position there. We're going to leave that one. And then last one, Zeta. I've only got a leaps on at 20. We're up 7.75%. So let's see if we can sell a short call. Good day to sell a short call against that. Let's go out to February, and we can at 25 collect 75 bucks. So let's see what we can collect. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. February, 75 bucks. Boom. Well, mid price, let's see if we can get filled at 80. I think we need to move it down, maybe to 75. Let's see. See if we can get filled here. Wow, is it not liquid? 4.77 million shares sold. So, let's just go right here. Just want to get filled. Yeah, filled. That's how we do it. All right, guys, let me know in the comments below if you had any questions on any of those roles and trade management with the poor man's covered calls. Remember to like and subscribe and join the free Discord, get the free coaching as well with the comments, and see all the trades as we put them on, and the trade management as well. And there's also a free options workshop in the link below, as well as an options trading course that is basically the uh, breakdown of exactly how I trade options. So if you like this video, watch this next one.